Sí, señor. Saludos, amigas y amigos fanáticos acá de TAB Deportes. Hoy en una edición especial para llevarle a ustedes, óigame, lo mejor que lo que está corriendo en el loco mundo del deporte. Y hoy tenemos una invitada especial, como usted ve en el título de este video. Hoy va a estar con nosotros The Real Deal, la chica que está revolucionando el boxeo. Es nada más y nada menos que la boricua Amanda Serrano, que la vamos a tener en unos segunditos. Así que, Manolo, como siempre, ¿qué está pasando? Dímelo.
Saluditos a todos allá. Eddie. Hoy desde Puerto Rico estoy improvisando, pero esta entrevista había que hacerla, así que vamos a arrancar rapidito con nada más y nada menos a uno de nuestros invitados especiales, que es el de la casa, el filósofo del boxeo, Damián Ferrer.
¿Le pongo el intro?
Vamos allá, vamos allá.
Vamos allá.
Campeones.
Ahora.
Puerto Rico, cuna de grandes campeones, de fieles seguidores y de la cultura del knockout.
Hay que cambiarlo ahora.
Ahora en TAB Deportes, llegó el momento de subirnos al ring con el que más sabe de boxeo. Él es Damián Ferrer, directamente desde su esquina neutral.
Y ahí está el filósofo del boxeo, la esquina neutral en la Biblia del boxeo, Damián Ferrer. Dímelo, Damián, ¿qué es la que hay?
A mí no me gusta que me presenten tan así, porque después los hago lucir mal, que si el mejor, que si los otro. Después los hago lucir mal y es una vergüenza para el
pueblo. No hay más nada que decir, Damián. No, tú no lo vas a decir, pero nosotros lo vamos a decir.
Nosotros
el
lo
mejor
decimos.
Libra por libra, bloguero de boxeo, Damián Ferrer.
Damián Ferrer. Y la
Gústele
mejor,
a quien le guste.
Y la mejor en el deporte del boxeo, Amanda Serrano. The Real Deal. Amanda.
Ahí está, Amanda Serrano. Welcome to TAB Sports, Amanda.
Saludos, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo?
Muy bien, gracias. Amanda, quiero arrancar dándote las gracias. I know you stepped out of doing media. I really appreciate you being with us. It's just going to be real quick, so let's get started. Eddie, let's go with it.
I don't know, Amanda, I want to start question you about the next fight that you have in April 30th with Katie Taylor. How is going the preparation for the fight? You're doing something different or something special for this fight?
No, it's I always train the same. I'm always training hard. I'm always in the gym. I stay in the gym. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So we're always in the gym 24/7. It's just training smarter. You know, we have Katie Taylor in front of us. You know, she has a different style. So it's just doing the same trainers. I never change that. That's everything. And just you know, training, running a little more, and sparring a little more. So yeah, it's just the same old training.
Okay.
También.
Amanda, no sé, como una o dos preguntitas rápido. ¿Te sorprende el apoyo que te han dado en Nueva York en lo que fue la preventa, que ha sido la segunda preventa que más se ha vendido? Y no estamos hablando del Hulu, estamos hablando de la cancha grande. No estamos hablando de Hulu que cabe 5.500 personas. Estamos hablando de la cancha que cabe como 16, 18. ¿Sabes? ¿Te sorprendió ese apoyo tan rápido de la gente como a los tiempos de Tito?
Un poquito, but a little bit. But we knew this fight was a big fight. You know, after every fight both of us had, it was always questioned. What about Taylor? When you gonna fight Taylor? And for her, it was the same thing. Serrano. So we knew the fans wanted to see this fight, and we knew this fight was gonna have a great impact on women's boxing. And you guys asked, we gave, and you guys are supporting, and I'm super happy, super proud for that. The first time women in the Garden headlining, and we're proving that we're deserving of that spot. And mira, we got the place almost sold out, so I'm excited.
That is something very important. Ella está hablando ahora mismo que no la sorprendió tanto, pero sí se sorprendió con lo que fue la venta tan grande, porque esta va a ser por primera vez en la cancha grande, en Madison Square Garden, donde caben 16,000 a 18,000 personas, que sí está sumamente motivada, sumamente pompeada y lista para lo que es este combate. Amanda, on my part, I really want to know. I've been doing my research and I've been seeing a lot of the interviews with other boxers, female boxers, and other promoters. And they all say only one out of the 17 that I heard, only one gave the fight to Katie.
Wow.
Everybody thinks it's going full Amanda, full to the max, either decision or the last 2 rounds. What do you think about that?
Well, they know the same thing my team knows. Voy a ganar. Voy con todo, menos miedo en esta pelea. But todas mis peleas así. No, I believe if there's anyone who's going to be Katie Taylor, it's going to be me. Es yo. I'm younger, I'm stronger. I believe I'm smarter right now. I'm at my prime. Me siento muy bien at this age. And it's all coming together right now. And I have the best team in the world. My trainer, Jordan Maldonado, Gary Starks, both of them coming together are is a combination of boxing skills with heart and power. I'm just excited to see this fight.
Damián.
Sabemos que Taylor derrotó a tu hermana. ¿Esto tiene un significado extra para tratar de ganarle a Taylor?
No. I mean, no, not really. I'm not even thinking about that. This is our fight between me and Katie Taylor. But once I beat Katie Taylor, and the victory is going to be ours, no matter what. It's a family thing. It's us three always. Me, my sister, and Jordan. So when I win, it's we gonna win. So it doesn't matter.
You have that slogan with the singer Anuel, Real hasta la muerte. You with your family till death. That's good.
Yep.
That's very good. Amanda, on my part, I want to know something. I don't. You saw it. You saw it. You went viral with your Jordan out. Your wear, your
Los
shoes.
Jordans, los Jordans.
Yes, everybody was. Oh, did you see Amanda rocking the Jordans? And everything like that. What are you gonna show up this time? Are you gonna, because you have rocked Jordans before? Are you gonna rock the
Yeah.
sames, or you're rocking something special?
No, well, I haven't got to speak to Jordan just yet
Okay,
to do something special for me. But yeah, no, definitely Jordan's again. That wasn't the first time. I've actually have done it
I know.
yeah, a couple of times prior to that fight and still after that fight. My last fight I did the same thing, but this fight is gonna be no different. I'm gonna have the power of Michael Jordan on my feet. And
Oh,
we're not better than Madison Square Garden, so
oh yes. You gotta drop some points instead of points, some jabs to Katie. Eddie,
Amanda, we already know that you're gonna earn $1 million for this fight, and you will be the first female boxer to win $1 million for a fight. How do you feel about that? To be the first female boxer to do that?
well, it feels awesome, and I mean, it's me and Katie Taylor being the first, and it's something. It's a great motivation for
Hmm.
the generation, the new generation coming into the sport, and the current ones too. There's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel that these women, if they continue to work hard and do what they have to do, and they can make the same thing, which is exciting to be the first and to be a pioneer, and just to give these ladies hope for the future. Because I didn't have that. I never thought in a million years would I see that, or any women would see that, but I'm seeing it. So thank God I'm blessed.
Damián.
La última pregunta de mi parte, y ustedes siguen allá. Sabemos que, obviamente, cuando tú firmas un contrato está todo estipulado. En la primera conferencia se vio ella un poco nerviosa, no sé, se vio como que rara, ¿no? Se vio más rara, ¿sabes? No estaba como que en modo combate. Y ya en la segunda o tercera conferencia, segunda, le tiraste lo de vamos a pelear 3 minutos de 12 asaltos. Sabemos que eso
A Mollero.
obviamente no va a pasar, pero eso es para trabajarle con la mente por lo que vieron en su rostro en la primera conferencia.
No, I was honest. I thought that since we didn't know how the fans was going to react. We didn't know we was going to get great reception with the pre-sales. So I was like, wow, we're doing this. We're making history. We're making statements. So I said, all these reporters, they always ask, or the commentators, oh, women should fight 3 minutes and this 3 minutes and 3 minutes. So I say, you know what? Right now we're making noise. This is the platform. So I thought, the team thought, let's see if she wants to do it, and if she does it, then we can be the first, and we're gonna make this fight even bigger than what it is right now. So we thought it would have been perfect timing. We still have 3 months to train. It's not like it's a little change in the contract, but we trained 3 minutes. I sparred 3 minutes, so it would have been nothing different. But I would have liked it to been with her because we both are making history together, but she didn't want to. So
Para los que no saben, las peleas de boxeo femenino de título mundial son a 10 asaltos de 2 minutos. Por eso ella hizo la pregunta, porque ella se siente bien, ella entrena para eso. Y antes de ir...
Yeah, even if she would agree to 3 minutes, that still would have been good.
Y antes de irme, voy a leer una preguntita que dicen que si le pueden preguntar a Amanda si ella va para Puerto Rico de ganar la pelea para celebrar.
But claro que sí, voy después. I'm going before, hopefully, for in training camp. I'm gonna go maybe for 2-3 weeks. I want to go over there, feel el amor de mi gente, el sol de mi isla.
Eso va a ser un recibimiento.
La comida de mi
no food.
Suave.
No, yo puedo comer.
Está bien.
Yo puedo comer todo, mofongo, tostones,
tú vas para arriba,
pollo, pescado.
Sí.
Nada, de mi parte, te deseo mucho éxito antes de irme, de verdad. Estás poniendo el nombre de Puerto Rico bien en alto. Qué bueno que le están dando el respeto al boxeo femenino, porque siempre dan buenos combates, muchas veces mejores, y a veces nosotros mismos no queremos verlo, pero después cuando vemos una pelea de boxeo femenino digo, pero porque no veo esto, esta gente se está dando de verdad, ¿sabes? Gracias por eso, gracias por representar a Puerto Rico, y de verdad, y ese recibimiento va a ser a lotito, yo estoy seguro.
Oh, yes. Yo estoy seguro que
siempre, y de corazón te quiero mucho, y mi isla, yo quiero tanto.
Amanda, gracias, Damián. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Amanda, I have a question for you. I don't know if you remember, but we went back to maybe 7 years ago when you were in Puerto Rico. We were at the radio station in Caguas. And I'm piggybacking on Eddie's question about the $1 million. You never thought about it. We spoke after the show. And we spoke how hard it was. And that time, you were actually starting to consider MMA. And now, MMA, is it in the back burner? Or are you just really focusing now boxing and enjoying what you have really fought your whole career for?
Yeah, I honestly went to MMA exactly for you said, for better pay, better recognition. The women, they were respected equally as the men. So now MMA is nowhere near my thought process. This fight is really, really big for me. And yeah, MMA is in the way in the back burner. But yeah, boxing right now we're making noise, we're making money. I have the new team. I'm with MVP, so they're pushing for better things for me. So yeah.
You know what? When you did your first fight, I was watching it. And you cannot imagine how I was suffering, because MMA is very, very hard to watch. And I was suffering. I was like, no. I mean, it's kind of different because I'm already used to seeing you box. Because people say you didn't box, but you do box. But now, going now with MVP, Logan, Jake Paul, sorry.
Jake.
You guys, Jake is doing something that I'm the first one, and I admit it. I thought these two people were Jake was going to come to the boxing, and it was going to hurt boxing. But now we're seeing the whole different thing. You are literally the first one that is doing history with Jake. And, he's not clowning around. He's really putting boxing and you and your sports up in the map where it really should be. How did that make you feel, as a not only as a boxer, but as the woman
No, it's amazing how it took a young kid just coming into the sport to realize it, but it's because he's going through it too, and he knows how hard it is to do to for boxers. It's really extremely hard. We have to get up when we don't want to get up. We have to spar when we don't, train when we don't want to. There's times when we're sick and we down and out, but we have to train. If we have a big fight, there's no time to be sick. There's no time to be tired. You have to train. So he realized that, and he saw, the women in the sport. Like I spoke to him personally. Me and him, we spoke, the team, and I told him the struggle, and he just couldn't believe it, because he's like, you're a 7 division world champion. Why are you going through this? Why are you doing? So that's when he really opened up his eyes to help the women in the sport and other boxers in the sport. And it's amazing how much he has helped, and how much he's going to continue to help the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
People are changing their views of Jake Paul.
Yes, it is. Eddie, two more. So, because I know Amanda, it's tired and it's late already. So,
Yeah, I know. But my last question is, Amanda, you know that if you won the fight, you will be the first
Cuando
undisputed
yo
champion.
gane. Cuando yo gane.
Yeah. Cuando tú ganes, you're gonna be the first undisputed champion in Puerto Rico history. No other boxer, neither man or woman, has done it in Puerto Rico. So, how do you feel about that? To be the first one, neither man or woman, and the history of boxing in Puerto
I
Rico,
know. Yes.
and be the first one. How do you feel about that?
I think that's number one. That's like, I need to win this fight because of that. I want to give Puerto Rico something that we've never had. We have a lot. We have champions from the lightest division all the way to heavyweight. So a 7 division world champion, the one with the most divisions. And that's me. So I want to give Puerto Rico something that we don't have, and that's definitely it. And I'm hoping that I won't be the last, but just in case, if I'm the only one, I just want Puerto Rico to have an undisputed champion, and that's
amen to
a
that.
lot.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, Amanda, I cannot let you go without asking you something that is really trending in Puerto Rico, and you are one of the spokesperson on your sports, but there's a lot of equality pay that are being raised in Puerto Rico. Los maestros están, they're mad because they're not getting paid. They're being underpaid. What message do you have for those, the teachers, the government employees, the firefighters? What message can you give them? As a fighter that you fought your whole life to get to the point that you are right now.
Yeah, I know it's hard. That's muy duro. It's very, very hard. And there was times where every other day, me and the team were like, let's just call it a wrap. It's not happening for us. I don't see a future. It's not happening. Like, we wanted to quit so many times, but we never did. And we kept pushing, and we kept fighting, and we kept, Jordan kept putting his foot down, and he understood our value. And it's all coming together. It's all paying off. I know it's hard. My journey's been very hard. I've been a professional for 13 years. I got paid for world title fights for an amount that is just
It's
unthinkable.
ridiculous.
It's sad. But I kept fighting. I kept believing. My team kept believing in me. I kept pushing because I wanted to make the sport different. I wanted to see, like, the better side of boxing for women.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's finally coming together. And it's hard to tell them to, keep fighting, keep pushing. It's going to be better. It's going to get better. But it's going to be a long journey. It's been a long
It's
one
gonna
for
be.
me.
Yes. Amanda, gracias por estar con nosotros. Muchas bendiciones. Sabes que siempre estás en nuestras oraciones, porque deseamos el éxito no solamente en tu carrera como boxeadora, sino tu éxito personal, que lo estás logrando, una pionera en el deporte. Y no solamente eso, luego del deporte, you have a career. I know, I see you. You got a career here in analyzing sports. So, what better to do it with a 7-time champion? Hey, it could happen. 7 divisions, so that could happen. Gracias, Amanda, de verdad. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros.
No, muchas gracias a ti, de corazón, te quiero mucho. Este para mi isla, este para los fanáticos, este pelea es para ustedes, y voy con todo menos miedo y voy a ganar.
Amén, amén.
Gonna win, yeah.
Yes.
Gracias por estar con nosotros, Amanda. Bendiciones.
Ok, bendiciones. Bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye. Ahí la tenían, Amanda Serrano, la
Bueno, yo te voy
próxima
dejando.
Undisputed Champion de la primera Undisputed Champion en Puerto Rico. Así, señores, lo vio usted primero aquí en TAB Deportes. Siga con nosotros en las redes sociales como TAB Deportes. Así que, señores, será hasta la
Bendiciones.
Johnny, la gente está muy loca. Loca.